Please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, Trish.
Mr. Blue? Mr. Kramer?
Here.
Mr. Mangini?
Here.
Mr. Morano?
Here.
Mrs. Steigerwald? Here.
Make a motion to excuse Mayor Brew.
I support. Mr. Kramer?
Yes.
Mr. Mangini?
Yes.
Mr. Morano?
Yes.
Mrs. Steigerwald? Yes.
Make a motion to approve the agenda as presented.
I support. Mr. Mangini?
Yes.
Mr. Morano?
Yes.
Mrs. Steigerwald? Yes. Mr. Kramer?
Yes.
Do I have a motion for approval of the minutes of the budget workshop of March 17th, 2025?
I make a motion to approve minutes of budget workshop of March 17th, 2025.
Support.
Mr. Morano?
Yes.
Mrs. Steigerwald? Yes. Mr. Kramer?
Yes.
Mr. Mangini?
Yes.
Do I have a motion to approve the minutes of the regular meeting of March 19th, 2025?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of the regular meeting of March 19th, 2025.
Support.
Mrs. Steigerwald? Yes. Mr. Kramer?
Yes.
Mr. Mangini?
Yes.
Mr. Morano?
Yes. Do I have a motion to approve the minutes of the closed session of March 19th, 2025?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of the closed session of March 19th, 2025.
Support. Mr. Kramer?
Yes.
Mr. Mangini?
Yes.
Mr. Morano?
Yes.
Mrs. Steigerwald? Yes.
And do I have approval of the minutes for the budget workshop of March 24th, 2025?
I make a motion to approve the minutes for the budget workshop on March 24th, 2025.
Support.
Mr. Mangini?
Yes.
Mr. Morano?
Yes.
Mrs. Steigerwald? Yes. Mr. Kramer?
Yes.
Approve manifest 2025-07 in the amount of $426,168.68. Ricky, do you have any questions?
No.
I have none.
Brett? Rico?
No questions.
Nor do I. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve manifest 2025-07 in the amount of $426,168.68.
Support.
Mr. Morano?
Yes.
Mrs. Steigerwald? Yes. Mr. Kramer?
Yes.
Mr. Mangini?
Yes.
Answers to previous manifest questions, we have none. Public comments, any item of interest. Anyone in attendance wishing to address the council on any item of interest shall do so at the podium now. State your name and address for the record. Comments shall be limited to 3 minutes per person. Yep. Come on, Mark.
Mark O'Line, 1051 Marie Road, Norway. I still have some concerns about the blight around here and the old cars. We've been dealing with this trying to deal with it for a couple of years now, probably 3, 4. Grant, it's in your game, man. I don't know what's taking you so long. Everybody's pushing it your way and nothing's been done. I've supplied stuff that Briding Township uses. They're ripping houses down. They're hauling cars. Norway Township, Don Bisek's ripping places down. They ripped down the old bar, Berg's Bar, a few years back. They ripped down a couple houses. I don't know what the holdup is. I don't know why you can't figure it out. It's ridiculous. There's taxpayers paying good tax money, and you've got houses, 524 Mine Street. House has been vacant for roughly 30 years. The upstairs windows are laying on the front porch roof. I've addressed it. There's a hole in the roof, probably 4 feet square. Pigeons flying inside and out. If it was next to your house, you would take care of it. That's all I got. Thank you.
Thanks, Mark. Public comments, agenda items. Anyone in attendance wishing to address the council on agenda items shall do so at the podium now. State your name and address for the record. Comment shall be limited to 3 minutes. Agenda item?
If I can, it'd be better to have her come up during the.
You want to come up there? Okay, that's fine.
She's here for that specific, it's her item.
Moving on, actionable items. Item 1, Resolution 2025-01 Lyman Appreciation Day. Dan?
This is something we do every year. This is National Lyman Appreciation Day, so recommendation here is to approve resolution 2025-1, which is for the National Lyman Appreciation Day.
Do I have a motion?
I'll make that motion to approve resolution 2025-1, designating April 18th, very fitting with the current weather, and our great performance, keeping everyone up and running, as National Lyman Appreciation Day in the city of Norway.
Support?
Mrs. Steigerwald?
Yes.
Mr. Kramer?
Yes.
Mr. Magini?
Yes.
Mr. Moraro?
Yes. Item 2.
And
Resol-
that's also Good Friday. We also can refer to that as National Lyman Appreciation Day, I guess.
Oh, the good Catholic boy.
Oh, yeah, day off, who
Yes,
knows?
Yes, yes. All
Right?
right, thank you. Thanks, Rick, for that.
You're welcome.
You're playing your dad right now. I love it. Item 2, Resolution 2025-02, Arbor Day. Dan?
Again, another thing we do typically every single year, that's a resolution recognizing Arbor Day of April 25th, 2025. The recommendation is to approve that resolution.
Do I have a motion?
I make a motion to approve resolution 2025-02, designating April 25th, 2025 as Arbor Day in the city of Norway.
Support.
Mr. Kramer?
Yes.
Mr. Magini?
Yes.
Mr. Moraro?
Yes.
Mrs. Steigerwald?
Yes.
Moving on to item 3, Planning Commission appointment. Dan?
So we have one seat remaining for the Planning Commission, and we do have a application for someone to fill that position, and that is a Ray Anderson. So our recommendation is to approve Mr. Anderson to the Planning Commission.
Questions, guys? Do I have a moment? Excuse me, do I have a motion?
Make a motion that council appoint Ray Anderson to the planning commission for a 3-year term expiring in December of 2027.
Support?
Mr. Magini?
Yes.
Mr. Moraro?
Yes.
Mrs. Steigerwald?
Yes.
Mr. Kramer?
Yes.
Moving on to item number 4, Hydro Dam Water Quality Monitoring Contract. Scott, Dan?
Yeah, see, I'll just really quick, I'll turn it over to Scott. This is something that, from my understanding, we have to do every 5 years. The Dickinson Conservation District, it sounds like they're typically the ones capable of doing that in our area. Scott can speak more on that, and we do have Dana.
Yes.
She's here from the Conservation District, would like to kind of introduce herself and kind of what the Conservation District does. So first, if you want to, I don't know which way you want to go, if you want to listen to hear from Scott first and then bring Dana up, but these two are our experts in this particular field.
I can just talk briefly about this, and then I'll throw over to Ms. Nelson. Every 5 years, our FERC license requires us to monitor the waters in 2 locations, upriver of the dam and 1 location below the dam. We don't have a lot of contractors in the area, for lack of a term, that can perform this type of work. We've historically partnered with the Conservation District to complete this, and they've always done a really good job for us, especially with their close partnership with DNR, because ultimately the DNR is who's watching this report. So the conservation works well with them, and we've always had high success with them.
Scott, this is mandated by FERC?
Yes, sir. It's part of our license.
All right.
We are the piggy bank of the river.
Everybody knows how I feel about that. Any other questions?
Yeah, so Ms. Nelson would like to talk a little bit about what the conservation does in this project and what they also have to offer.
Thank you. Dana, welcome.
Thanks for having me. And I appreciate your Arbor Day. That's also our pickup day for the tree sale on the 25th. So
Great.
thanks for doing that. But yes, my name is Dana Nelson, and I'm the new district manager for the Conservation District down in Kingsford, or up in Kingsford. And so we have that contract. And so I've been there just since the end of January. I've done some water quality back up in Alaska with, I was usually the tech on those projects. So this will be my first time as more of the lead during those projects.
Well, welcome.
Thanks. Do you have any other, I have
You
this
gotta-
sheet too if you want
Yeah,
it.
I was
Or
just-
some tree sale sheets.
I would love a tree sale shoot.
Yes, I think, hopefully, I brought them all. Well, there's 10 printouts.
Ricky, any questions for Dana?
No.
Brett?
Yeah, I do actually. What is the biggest thing you guys are monitoring for water quality? Like,
So-
what is specific in the hydro, upstream, downstream? What's the main thing you're looking for water quality?
We are going to look at, I want to say it's 10 different metals, just making sure that they're still within the regulatory of what we should be consuming. Usually it's, and a lot of these, it's also going to be going to AMSA, what is that? Whitewater Associates. So that will be part of this, is going there and having them analyze temperature.
And dissolved oxygen.
And I'm realizing I just called, what we're doing is a different project when I was talking about the whitewater. So disregard the whitewater part because we're doing a different project with them.
Yeah, so we are not allowed to increase the temperature in the river coming through the hydro, so we're monitoring that to see what the temperature is. There's specifics in our license agreement that says what we're allowed and what we can't do. But our data loggers pretty much analyze all that, and then they have to pull the data out of those, put them into a big spreadsheet, and then at the end of it, they make a form. And I can actually get you the report that we did 5 years ago, so you can see it's really in depth what they're actually monitoring. There's a lot that goes into it.
Is that actually from holding too much pond or letting too much pond out when you talk temperature, or is it different?
I actually don't know. That's a great question. I don't know. I don't know what we do if it's just.
We're going through the process.
the
If
function of
something's
going
not
through.
right, it's heating the water as it goes through.
Okay.
Yeah.
Be interesting just to know that,
We've never had a problem. We've never ever had a problem where we've, had any issue with temperature or dissolved oxygen or anything like that. So it's never been an issue here. That's why I'm really not versed in what the negative effects would be. We've always passed it no problem.
You mentioned metals.
I want to disregard that comment because that is for a different project.
I'm really glad you did, because I was gonna,
Because I realized as I was saying, I'm like, that is not here.
We
That
will
is
do that next year, and that's actually a fish tissue sampling. So next year, we're required to actually go in and get fish tissue, and we analyze the fish tissue for like 10 different metals that she's talking about.
that, because the dam could be bleeding metals that aren't in the water?
Especially upriver. 'Cause that can happen.
We're just sitting.
Wow.
Oh, 'cause it's just sitting there.
But yes, that is coming, that'll be next year. We have to analyze the fish tissue.
Who gets to do the fishing?
That's a,
So that is with an electroshock. Have you ever
Yeah.
used it? It's fun.
Well, you sound like you like it a little bit too much, I think, maybe.
I was always just the assistant in those projects because
That
you
sounds
have to have
like
a license and all the other things.
That sounds
So-
like a field trip.
Yes,
Yeah, my wife used to do that.
it is pretty fun. You see
Put
the
me
fish float
put me
out.
down. I wanna see that.
so yes, we will be looking at metals, but just not this year.
Anything else for Dana?
Required again too, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. It's a
Thank you very much.
yeah. Thanks for helping
Yeah,
us
thanks,
put
Dana.
a face with the name.
Yeah,
Appreciate that.
you're welcome. And then would you also like this fun infographic? Sorry, you got a little crinkles. You can have this if you'd like.
I'm good.
I'm good,
All right.
but thanks.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, do I have a motion?
I'll make. Where are we at?
If you, a motion for this would be to kind of approve the contract with the Dickinson Conservation District for the water quality monitoring in that place.
I'll make a motion to recommend approving the Conservation District for work at the price of not to exceed $13,000 for the water quality monitoring project.
Support?
Mr. Morano?
Yeah.
Mrs. Frymark?
Yes.
Mr. Kinner?
Yes.
Mr. Mendes?
Yes.
Moving on, item 5. Backup generator, release of RFP. Mr. Dan.
So this is something that I think we've talked about, I feel like since I've been here. What this is we're looking at getting a backup generator for City Hall and for the Electric Department building next to the Public Works building. Kind of the main a couple main purposes for this, and I'll let Scott speak more in depth if need be, but the backup generator at City Hall primarily is to keep our servers running in a power outage that keeps our inner fiber ring operating that connects the hydro to all of our monitoring. Down at the election department, it's good that they have power when they have to be the ones that go out there and try to restore the power around the city. Another positive thing for the City Hall generator is that it would be able to operate our heat. So in the event that we have outages in the colder months, we could have City Hall be a warming shelter as much as we could possibly do here during those times. We budgeted for this for the last couple of years. Again, it is in this current budget. This would be paid for by the election department because its primary purpose is in fact the election department related. We had $14,000 in this current budget for that project. So what this is to release an RFP for those to submit a bid to for the generator itself as well as the full install of those two generators.
Scott, so the electric building over here, you can monitor the system and run the dam from there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's what the backup part of that is?
Yes, sir. So part of this as well, going off what Dan said, is the server. So the server is located in the basement here, but the ring has a switch in my building, wastewater plant, a well site, and they already have generators. My building doesn't. So if we want to keep the ring up and running in that scenario, this building and my building are the last two key components of that. And furthermore, right now, if we have an outage at our building, we can't open the doors and get the trucks out. And those doors are like ridiculously heavy. I can't lift them. So we really struggled. The last time we had an outage at the building, we couldn't get the trucks out.
Maybe you should start working out a little bit more or something. I don't know.
That's what we're all working on.
Ricky, you have any questions?
No.
Brett?
I do not.
Rico?
Says you.
No
No question.
I'm the old man here.
I'm sorry, I just had to.
Thanks, Scott. Do I have a motion?
I make a motion that we recommend approving the release of the RFP for procurement and installation of two backup generators.
Support.
Supported by Brett.
Mrs. Steigerwald?
Yes.
Mr. Kramer?
Yes.
Mr. Mendes?
Yes.
Mr. Morano?
Yes. Mayor Council comments. Ms. Steigerwald, I'm sorry.
I have no comment.
No comments tonight, you're welcome. Mr. Kramer.
I have none, thank you.
Mr. Menegini.
Great job by the planning, the operation, and the people involved with keeping all the power and lights on. I was receiving messages from people, downstate, Wisconsin, Texas, Florida. Hey, hope everything's going good. We're fine. I said, we're fine. Norway's done a great job, has great people upgrading their electrical infrastructure. You don't realize how big of a problem this is. I mean, knock on wood. Pretty blessed.
Yeah,
Thank
well
you
said.
to all involved, present and past.
Yeah, well said. I'll add on to that. That was not it didn't just happen per chance, right?
Yeah, it wasn't-
We've been
it wasn't
working
just
on
got
this-
lucky.
We've been working on this for a long time. Councils before us, obviously, this council, previous councils. Scott, great job. Keep things going that way. A lot of the other folks around us have, had a lot of problems with their systems. A lot of people down, some still down. So, again, it's not happen chance that this just, great job, good planning, great execution, to Rico's point. Thank you very much.
I'm so happy. I'm going to take the day off for National Lineman's Day and maybe
Yeah, me and you.
celebrate with
Me
them
and
a
you.
little bit.
Okay?
I'll bring you some donuts or something.
No, let's borrow a bucket truck. We'll go have some fun,
Oh, there you go.
right?
Give you well, there goes all that.
Yeah, that took
all
care of that.
All that good job they did.
Yeah. Dan, any,
I just kind of what you allude to, thanks to Scott and the other linemen, as well as our Public Works Department. I know when the linemen are out there working on lines in a storm, Public Works is out there making sure that the snow and ice are off the road. And just another thing of note, if people happen to go on the We Energies outage map and see Norway with thousands out of power, that's not Norway. They have a substation here, and that substation feeds their customers outside of the city. And that's why oftentimes you'll see a lot of people in Norway out of power. It's because of We Energy substation, not our customers.
Gotcha.
They had 26,000 on that side.
Yeah. Very good, Dan. Grant, anything?
No, thank you.
You're welcome. Trish? Kevin?
Yes, sir.
Scott?
Thank you.
All right. If nobody has anything else to say, do I have a motion to adjourn?
Make a motion to adjourn.
Support.
All in favor?
Aye.